Jash, and welcome back to yet another episode of Jash Reads, the series where I read a book cover to cover and discuss it chapter by chapter. And today we are, of course, going to be continuing to read Animorphs, number 13, The Change by K.A. Applegate. Yay! So I took a little bit long. God damn it! Am I going to have to put you away at the start of another stream, Danny Wanny? It's just... You want to make this all about you? God. Hang on. Let me get the chat up and running. And now let's deal with Danny Wanny. Okay. Come on. Come on, stay. Stay, my baby. There you go. Hey, Google. Set timer for 35 minutes.
Sure, 35 minutes.
Okay.
And we're starting now.
Here we go. Getting things set up here, and the vet called back today, and it seems like the fix for Danny's behavior, who is also being a very bad influence on our lovely little Jorah, is it's going to be a simple fix of getting their wings trimmed, which I tend not to like to do. I like all my birds to fly free. But the vet seems to think that taking my birds down a notch or two will, actually make them start behaving again. And then we also have the spray bottle, which is how I personally give my birds showers. Like every bird's different. Some birds don't really like, spray bottles, others do. I just realized I forgot to... I'll bring out the little tub later for them. Which is another way they can bathe if they want to. Yeah, and the vet described setting the spray bottle to stun. And with spray bottles, you can adjust the spray, and a light mist is how I like to give my burbs their shower. But then you can do it to a much stronger stream, aka stun. So yeah, we'll be doing that. And she also suggested getting like a butterfly net. When my birds just will refuse to go into their cages. Seems like we're not really that far gone, and I can still keep my little Danny, who is cute and adorable. But yeah. Gotta get that attitude down, and she might be getting close to puberty. Yeah, I know she's definitely hit puberty because she was using Mr. Crinklewings as a happy mobile, let's say. So, yeah, I'm going to finish putting down a little more carpeting, and then I will begin the dramatic reading. I looked up. Oh, dang. I looked it up because I hadn't put any add-ons on my survival peaceful world, and I wanted to keep on earning achievements. And I was like, it's probably not going to affect achievements, But I was like, I'm just gonna look up just in case, and yeah. Unfortunately, it seems that putting add-ons will take away the ability to get achievements, which really sucks. Like, it's bad enough, if you turn on creative mode for half a second. But yeah. But anyways, let's see. What angle? Woo! Okay, let me. I got a little carried away there. Okay, there we go. I think. Oh, I keep on pushing one plushie and it keeps on going. Woo! Please let me take a little sip of Koki Woki. Get glared at by Danny because obviously I'm the problem and not her. Let's see. Kindle. Okay, and today we are reading the 9th chapter of Animorphs, number 13, The Change, by K.A. Applegate. Yay! It took a while to figure out how we were going to deal with the Hork-Bajir. In the end, we decided I'd go ahead with Axe. The others would morph and stay close enough to hear what was happening. The problem was, we were afraid to be honest with the Hork-Bajir. It could all still be some kind of a trap. We couldn't let anyone know who we really were, or what we really were. See, the Yeerks know that there is someone out here messing with them. They know they're being attacked by someone using animal morphs. Since only the Andalites have the power to morph, the Yeerks assume we must all be Andalites. They figure we must be a group of Andalite gorillas. We want them to think that. We sure don't want them realizing that the Animorphs are mostly a bunch of human kids. If they ever found out where Jake and Cassie and Rachel and Marco live, well, that would be the end of us. The cave where Rachel and I left the Hork-Bajir was small for a creature of his size. It was hidden by brush and fallen branches. It went in about 20 feet, but was only about 5 feet tall. I landed on a fallen branch outside the cave entrance. I waited till everyone was in position. Then I said, "Hey in there, Hork-Bajir, it's me, the talking bird. I'm coming in with a friend." It's hard for a bird to push through bushes and thorns, so Axe stepped forward. Almost dainty on his forehooves, he pushed the tangle aside with his weak arms. He stuck his head inside the dark cave. The reaction was immediate. "Ruthin! Andalite!" A bladed arm slashed, missing Axe's head by inches. Axe jerked back and cocked his tail to strike. "No!" I yelled. "Listen in there, you weed whacker looking jerk, calm down. And Axe man, take it easy." The bladed arm withdrew slowly, and Axe relaxed his tail. I took a few seconds to slow my heart down. When a bird is startled, it wants to fly. Natural instinct. I had to fight to control it and stay put. "What's going on?" Cassie asked. I looked up at the sky. Rachel and Cassie were up there in bird morph. Rachel as her bald eagle self and Cassie as an owl. The sun was just setting, and when darkness fell, an owl would be a lot more useful than an eagle. The two of them were flying cover, making sure we weren't disturbed. "Oh, nothing much," I said. "We're all just saying hello. By the way, is everything clear up there, Cassie? Rachel?" "Yep, everything is clear." Rachel called down. I took a couple of deep breaths and tried to steady my nerves. Neither Axe nor I wanted to go into that cave anymore. You just can't be careless when you're dealing with Hork-Bajir. One fast move and they can leave you wondering why your head is rolling across the grass. Hork-Bajir, come on out, I said firmly. Slowly, the big creature crawled out. He stood erect, blinking in the dim evening light. Not Hork-Bajir, he said. Jerahami. My name, Jerahami. He's kidding, right? Jake said in my head. His name is Jeremy? I glanced up to see a big, round, white and orange face. A face with deep, intelligent eyes and yellowish teeth about 4 inches long. It was Jake, and his tiger morph. He was above the cave opening on an outcropping of rock. If the Hork-Bajir had made a wrong move, Jake would have been all over him. You better talk... Okay, let me start that again. Sorry. Anyways, you better talk to our boy Jerahami here, I said to Axe. I figured Axe would know more about talking to other aliens than me. Axe held his hands open in a gesture of peace. He lowered his tail still further. I could see really didn't want to do that. There between the Andalite and the Hork-Bajir seemed to crackle with tension. My name is Exemily, Axe said. You are Ruthin, Andalite. Yes. You kill me? No, I won't kill you, Axe said. Ruthin kill Hork-Bajir, the Hork-Bajir named Jerahami said. Hork-Bajir killed Ruthin. This is going really well, Marco said dryly. Then he sang new words for that Barney song. I kill you, you kill me, we're an alien family. I saw Marco settling in behind a stand of trees off to the left. He looked like a very large, very hairy man. A gorilla, actually. We had decided to have plenty of muscle ready, just in case the Hork-Bajir turned out to be trouble. Andalites tried to save the Hork-Bajir from the Yeerks, Axe said, sounding a little defensive. The Hork-Bajir stared at Axe's face. You Darkhap! You fail! Yes, we failed. But I'm here now, and I don't kill Hork-Bajir. Unless they are tools of the Yeerks. The Hork-Bajir made a sort of forward jerk with its head and a raspy little sound in its throat. It sounded like a derisive laugh. But who knows? I had no idea what a Hork-Bajir laugh should sound like, or even if they laughed at all. And I'm taking a sip of Coke. Hang on for just a moment. Okay. Whew. And now I am ready to continue on with the reading. Yay! Whap! The Hork-Bajir slapped his chest with his left hand. It startled me enough that I was halfway airborne before I got a grip. The Hork-Bajir threw out his arm and said, "Jarahami escaped the Yerks. Jarahami free. Jarahami has his own head." Okay, looks like the screen went dark for a second. Okay, here we go. He pressed both hands gently against his snake-like head. "How do we know you are free? How do we know you have your own head?" Axe asked him coldly. The Hork-Bajir looked puzzled. Then, to my complete and total shock, he made a quick movement of his arm. It was faster than a human eye could have seen. But I saw it. I saw the wrist blade slice right into his own head. He sliced right into his own head. "No!" I yelled in horror. "Ah!" Jake yelped. There was a gash 6 inches deep in the Hork-Bajir's head. He reached up with his clawed hands and pulled the gash open. He pulled his own head open. And it's not like it didn't hurt him. I could see the pain on his face. Blood or something oozed in shades of deep red and deeper blue-green. He held the gash open, and we stared, Axe and me, right into the Hork-Bajir's brain. I guess Jake and Marco could see it pretty clearly, too. "Oh, man," Marco moaned. "Can I just say, yuck?" Jarahami pressed the two sides of the gash together. He held the cut for a few seconds, and with amazing speed, the bleeding coagulated. A long scab began to form over the gash. That's when I started breathing again. I had stopped. Then I started my heart up. I swear it had stopped too. Did you see a yerk in his head?" I asked Axe shakily. "No," Axe said, just as shaken as I was. "No yerk." "Did that scare the pee out of you, Axeman? Or doesn't that kind of thing bother you, Andalites?" "I am as peeless as you, Tobias, my friend." "That wasn't necessary," I told Jarahami. His face, insofar as he had a face, was still scrunched up in pain. He was breathing hard and sweating the same blue-green fluid I'd seen inside his head. "Necessary," he grunted through his pain. "Jarahami is strong, but Jarahami needs help." "Help to do what?" Axe asked him gently. The Hork-Bajir stared at Axe, then shifted his gaze to me. "Flying animals saw my Kalashi. Jarahami must find her. Jarahami..." He struggled to come up with a word. Then he made a gesture with his hands, as if someone were tearing something out of him, as if someone were removing his heart. There was no question what it meant. Even across the huge divide between our species, I could recognize that emotion. "You love her," I said. "Jarahami loves," the Hork-Bajir said. "Kalashi, Jarahami free, want free." Axe swiveled his stalk eyes back toward me. I think I believe him. Yeah, me too, Axe. Hey, you guys down there? Cassie called down from above. We have company coming. And that's the end of that chapter. That was a little graphic. With the graphic novel adaptations, the latest released is the graphic novel adaptation of the 5th book. It seems some problems were encountered because Scholastic finally really put their feet down and got Chris Grind to have to follow more censorship. And like, while this series is aimed at kids, there's some content that, it's like, this is for kids, that it seems might totally be ignored in adaptations just because it is very, not totally kid friendly, but not graphic enough to be adults, and hence young adult. Because young adult is, as a rating system, is sort of a bridge between adult and children. You become a teen and it's like you need, you don't want to be, handheld, but you might not be fully ready for, adult books, which doesn't mean the same thing as porn, by the way. But yeah, the whole scene, because one of the scenes that would definitely be hard for any adaptation if the graphic novel adaptations continue for the whole series, you're going to run into scenes like this that, if you want to be real child-friendly and hand-holding, you might not do, because in this chapter, the Hork-Bajir decides to cut open his own head to prove there's no yerk in it. Like, that's... If you're going for totally child-friendly, like... And it's smart on Jerahami's, part, because it's utterly proving there's no yerk in there. You don't have to wait 3 days. Ta-da, look, no yerk. But if Scholastic is going to do the rest of the series and it's like, we can't include stirring content, because what about the children? I read this book so much when I was younger. It's like, I can tell you, children can survive it. It's just how young adults and children view the world that, makes it possible. Yeah. I mean, are you just going to cut away when, the Hork-Bajir just cuts open his own head? Like, jeez. Yeah, that was adult. Okay, let's get rid of this structure. Seems that there's leather stuff here, so... just getting rid of this here. Yeah, that was... Yeah, again, it was very smart on Jerahami's part, because he doesn't have to argue anything else about there's not yerk in my head because it's just ta-da, no yerk. Like when Tobias is like, yeah, Axe has a lot more experience talking to other aliens. This will be great. I mean, I'm just a poor, lonely human trapped as a hawk. And, as we learn more and more about the Andalites, the assumption that Axe will totally know how to talk to another alien because he's an Andalite trust me, will just become more and more hilarious. Just can't reveal too much yet. One of the defining bits of Andalite culture is their pride. It's definitely the one thing that sort of dooms, not dooms them, but it's definitely, yeah, it's not good. But yeah, so just know that Axe, Tobias's assumption, like Axe will be so much better at this than me because he's an Andalite. It's going to be hilarious. But I don't think really Tobias was thinking logically about, oh yeah, Axe would totally be better at this because, Andalite and he's an alien. He was thinking more like, I don't want to talk to this, I just nearly shit myself in fear. So, I don't want to do this again. Oh look, there's someone else. Hello, Axe. Here's this bus I am metaphorically throwing you under. Have fun! Oh shit. Did not mean to do that. Let's get the wood. Wood. See, dark. Let's see. So yeah, Hork-Bajir names are phonetic, like phonetic spelling. So yeah, we got the Hork-Bajir Jeremy. And like Jake was like, really? All this odd things in the world and Jeremy. This is going to be a horse-themed room, I think. Yeah. Since there was that leather thing. Maybe it should be, the bottom should be like a stable. To a certain point. Actually, yeah. Okay. My crazy designs will come to life. We'll just have the bottom being all hay. He has 4 horses. Yeah, it is. Okay. It is a little strange, this alien just being called Jeremy. Hello, my name's Jeremy. it's like everything crazy going on, and it's like that's what Jake's drawn to. Like, really, I can stand, this, Yerk's taking over the world, sure, but an alien having a common name like Jeremy? I guess it's sort of like naming an animal, one of your pets, with a, person's name. That would definitely be odd. Let's see. Anything else to talk? So I started to tear up at the end of the chapter where, Jarahami makes out that, he makes it clear that he really loves his wife and that he's just so concerned with her safety. Like, I'm free, I want her to be free. And if you haven't picked up on it, the Hork-Bajir are a little mentally challenged. It's not just, pronouncing English words is hard. In the Hork-Bajir Chronicles, it's not a major spoiler, so don't worry. It shows that Hork-Bajir can't connect, like, a drawing, say a picture of yourself, as being the same as yourself. So that does show that, they're don't have human intelligence. But the thing is, no matter your intelligence, and I'm not going to use IQ because that is bullshit, and you can look that up for more info, but I do not have the time here. But, so, just use, don't quote IQ shit, just don't. Oh god, I just thought of how bullshit IQ is, and now I can't concentrate on anything else. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, but just because someone isn't, as intelligent as someone else doesn't mean they can't feel. Intelligence is not the same as emotional. Okay, and hang on, let me get some item frames here. So we can, put some things up. What is that over here? Oh, that's something I don't have currently. Okay, here. Let's see, also leather things. Here. That. Okay, good. So we're gonna do a little more placement on this and make this higher up so we can put things lower. But yeah. So when I'm reading for Jarahami or any of the free Hork-Bajir, I'm going to, I have to, I know that I can imbue everything with emotion because, they feel just as strongly as you or me. So, I can't take away from their character. And I want to talk more about the Hork-Bajir and everything, and I'm sorry if it's a little stilted, but because I'm like, how do I talk about the Hork-Bajir without, giving major spoilers? I mean, once we reach the Hork-Bajir Chronicles, I'll talk more openly about it, but there's just so much that, I don't want to spoil. So, really, really sorry about that. And so, we are going to get to me talking about the links. But before we do, please remember, the question. Okay, since I talked about IQ and why that I just think it's bullshit, I would love to hear your opinions on IQ tests. and you know your overall feelings on that, you know, please comment down below. And also comment down below any questions or comments you have about something in this chapter that I did not talk about. But please remember, no major spoilers. I'm hoping against hope that people discover Animorphs via this dramatic reading series. And there's, you know, a bunch of twists and turns that I really don't want to give away. I want people to experience for themselves. So, yeah. And also remember to like, like and subscribe depending if you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube. No. And now let's get started with the links. Oh, also about the links before I get started, some of them are Amazon associate links, which means, you know, I get a little bit of something when, a little bit of something when you order via those links. So, okay, let's start with the links. If you're watching this on Twitch, after I finish streaming this, links will be in the description. Also on YouTube, links will also be in the description. And the first link is, of course, to buy your very own copy of Animorphs number 13, The Change by K. Applegate. Remember, this dramatic reading is, you know, only an adaptation. It's sort of limited by my talent or lack thereof. So you might come away reading, getting total different interpretation of how things are supposed to sound. And since I can't really do voices, you know, all the characters will probably sound way, way different in your head. I'm getting all the different sort of clothing here. Leather. Let's see, I think with dye. Let's see. Dye. Let's see. I think I just do this in here, right? Oh wait. No. I guess we're gonna have to keep that little water bucket out. Okay. I get a helmet, right? Oh yeah, I forgot the fucking helmet. Okay. So yeah. Also, Animorphs is my favorite series of all time, so yeah. Buy a copy for yourself. You will not regret it. Why didn't all of it get dyed? Anyways, the second link is... come on, the second link is to my Twitter. Yes, I will always call it Twitter. I just... yeah. I'm never calling it anything else. And so I would encourage you to... oh, god damn it, Danny Wanny. Come on. Come on. Come. Hey Google, set 35-minute timer.
Alright, 35 minutes.
And on
Now.
Twitter, you know, if you want to talk all day and night about Animorphs, you know, it's my favorite series in the world, trust me. There is no chance that you will bore me. You know, if you do end up boring me by talking too much about Animorphs, honestly, you just deserve a prize. Because that is just impossible. Like, that does not seem like it could be real. Like, I could ever talk about Animorphs to the point where I get bored about it. But just to warn you, if you decide to talk to me about Animorphs on Twitter, just be aware I don't have the whole no spoilers thing going. I just... yeah. So if you don't want anything spoiled when you talk to me on Twitter about Animorphs, you have to tell me. Or else, yeah, I will probably accidentally ruin your day. Just, yeah. Of course, you can talk to me about a bunch of nerdy subjects on Twitter. And let's see, the next link will be to my Patreon. Now, my Patreon helps support these streams. You know, my Jash Read streams and every other stream I do. Oh, this is a good, like, little counter, I think. I think I just came up with a business idea. You know, like they like put in orders. Okay, we need some chairs now. Okay, yeah, but yeah, Patreon helps support these streams, the various other streams I do. And also every odd thing I'm doing on my blog. And every other project I have going, including... let's see, yeah, including the books I'm releasing. The books are going to be in the next link. Sorry. No, I'm like, how do I sell people on the idea of giving me money? I have no idea what to do. Let's see. What should I put down here? Oh, there's pots here, right? There's pots. Come on. Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, that lightens up the room. Yeah, my Patreon helps support these streams, every odd thing I'm doing on my blog, the books I'm releasing, and I have two tiers, a $1 and a $5 tier. One, you get to see Redbubble designs, you know, ahead of everyone. For the $5 tier, you get to, you know, look at new book covers I make before anyone else. So if that interests you, or, you know, Yeah, if you just love me, you know, think about donating to my Patreon sometime. And the final link, and it's definitely not the least, is to my original series, Kafka's Men. I recently released the 7th book in the series, and it is a reverse harem series, which is a romance genre. So, and I mean, the reason I love reverse harem is because I loathe love triangles. So, you know, instead of it's like the girl like, how do I decide between these two? It's da-da! But it's a slow burning one, so it's going to take a while for all, you know, all the love interests to meet up with one another. It's also part of the superhero genre, so body horror, angst, and romance. Who could ask for more? Please don't say you'll ask for more, because that series will not give that to you, and I am sorry. And that is it. I'm going to add some villagers here and then end this stream. So I hope you're all having a good... This is Tuesday, right? One bad thing of being unemployed is you sometimes forget the days of the week. And it's Tuesday, okay, yeah. I thought it was a Tuesday. Sometimes, like, Mondays will feel like Fridays, and it's... I don't know what day is which. Okay. There we go. Let's see what happens if we add some illagers. This is all for scientific reasons. Armadillo. Yeah, let's see. Pillager. Zombie. Let's see. Hang on. Yeah, that was a very good experiment. Okay. Let me take a little screenshot here. Okay, and I think this will be it for this stream. I hope you all are having a great Tuesday, and that maybe, hey, this actually got you to look at Animorphs. That'd be awesome. And until next time, whenever that will be, goodbye.